What is up, everybody, and welcome to the weekly vlog. This week we're talking about looking back over the last 6 months. Welcome back, everybody, to 40 Runs. And if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe. Before you leave us today, before you do that as well, go into the comments and tell me what you're training for. So, June is gone. Where's that time gone, eh? 6 months into the year. And you know what? I thought it'd be a cool video this week. We're just out grabbing 6 miles. But I thought while we're cruising along here, I thought it'd be worth having a look back quickly over the last 6 months, seeing what we've learned, could do better, and then a quick look ahead. So also for you guys, I want you to think about your last 6 months in your running journey. What have you done well? What could you improve? And what you got to look forward to? Drop that in the comments as well, or send us in an email and I'll have a look at that. So, where do we start? So the year started off funny, didn't it, for me? If you've been following along the channel, I had that surgery on my head. I had to have that removed, but the good thing is that was, what's the word they call it, Si, when it's not naughty?
Benign.
A blind, what?
Benign, isn't it?
I can't remember what it is, let us know. Basically when something's
Definitely
not...
wrong.
Yeah, it's definitely wrong. When something's not cancerous, whatever that is, let me know in the comments. Benign!
Benign,
That's it. So, that was good news at the start, but obviously I had to take a break from that after I had that removed and sorted out. But then we sort of picked up marathon training ready for Edinburgh, which came around real fast. So once we was back up and running, jumped straight into races and events as you do. And actually, you know what? I'm really pleased at the front end of the year that we got that half marathon time at Landmarks and the 10k time at Vitality, which was about 42 odd minutes, something like that. And actually Landmarks was about, what was it, Si? It was like 1:38, something like that, wasn't it?
It was 1:38, 1:40.
Yeah, 1:38. So again, real pleased with that after that setback at the start of the year to punch those two numbers out. Well pleased. Not that I'm bothered about times. You know that hopefully by now on the channel. I don't particularly run and get worried about times. I'm not an elite runner. I'm not competitive in any shape or form. I put the times down really to just concentrate my training more than anything else. That's the only reason. I go out here to have a laugh. I go out here to run with my mates. I go out here because I enjoy it and it helps my mental health. That's the only reason I run. So times are really there just to make sure my training is better. So that's why I was really pleased with those 2 times as we moved into the Edinburgh Marathon. And then as soon as you know it, we were travelling up to Scotland. And if you've not seen that vlog, check that out. Plane versus train.
I call it racing.
Right, wasn't that hilarious? If you've not seen that video, check that out where me and him raced up to Scotland to beat Admin and Speako. And we did win. Beat them on the train. Check that out, that's hilarious, that video. But yeah, so then we went up to Scotland. Wasn't my day. Well documented now about that. Check that video out if you want to. But that wasn't my day in Edinburgh. Didn't get what I wanted. But you know what? It is what it is. Oh, hang on. Gonna get hit by a train.
We're good.
We're good, look. This is what we have to deal with here in Hertfordshire. We'll risk our lives by running here.
Could be worse.
Could be worse, yeah, could be a lot worse. So yeah, so that was Edinburgh. And that was all good in the end. Worked that out. And then jumped straight back in to another training plan. So the biggest things I would say were positive were definitely the speed work that showed up on those runs I mentioned, and even my overall fitness, despite not being able to cross train because of problems I was having in my head and the bleeding, to be able to recover as quick as we did from Edinburgh. You know, what was it, 2 weeks later, pushed out another sub 45 10k, wasn't it? Something like that.
Oh, the south end half.
Oh yeah, we did the south end half
A week later.
So
Sub 2 hour.
yeah, sub 2 hours. So just shows overall. Yeah, go on.
Sub 45 10.
Yeah, that's it. Sub 45. What, 2 weeks later, isn't it?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah. So it does show you that underlying fitness was good. So that's positive. I would say from, you know, the first half of the year, and I've got a good base to build on in this block and towards the second half of the year. But saying that, one of those things is probably the biggest negative from the first half of the year, and that is contradiction, but it is the strength and conditioning. So that's a target for the second half of the year. Work on that, get that sorted, improve all round in that. But yeah, that's probably the main one. It's just to, oh yeah, and also we spoke about it before on videos, focus more on the time on feet and the pace and the effort rather than the actual miles.
Yeah.
And not to get hooked
On Strava.
on Strava, but on weekly miles. That's another big takeaway from the first half of the year. So lastly, just thinking ahead, let me know what you've got coming up. But we've got a couple of races coming your way, 10k, stuff like that, pretty much down till August, and then we pick it back up. We're probably the busiest September, October I've ever had. We've got, just to name a few, Big Half, GNR, Great North Run, London Marathon, Amsterdam Marathon, Ben Nevis running up a mountain, Royal Parks Half, London Olympic Half. They're coming at us left, right and centre. So, busy time, second half of the year. Look forward to sharing with you the journey as always. So make sure, like I said at the start, you hit that subscribe button as well. But let me know in the comments what you're training for. So that's it guys, quick vid this week. Just wanted to share that with you. I think it's definitely worth reflecting. As I always say, you need to look back to move forward. So it's a good one to do this week for the vlog. Right, that's it from me. Don't forget to check us out live every week on the Long Run Show. And if you missed that, grab it as a podcast. Thanks everyone who's supporting the podcast, making it one of the biggest running podcasts in the world. Kid you not. Okay, that's it. So I say bye.
See you later.
We'll catch you guys on the next video.